do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know.
That thing. Hey, how you doing? Hey, everybody. Welcome to All About the Joy. What's up? Hey, Cynthia. Hi, Rick.
Hi.
Hey, Rick, did you see my note? I was like, you're live because you're like, I'm like, you're live right now.
I had a crick in my neck. I'm like, what is this?
Mario's going to join us at 6:10. I didn't
Okay.
think he was going to come on today, but he just texted while Cynthia and I were talking about you.
Oops.
Oh, wait, do I hear an echo now?
No, that was me. Sorry.
Oh, what were you doing?
I was just saw a message and then I started playing audio by accident. So sorry about that.
You should apologize. I'm pissed off. Like, what are you doing?
You apologize.
So unprofessional.
It's so after all this time, it's so unprofessional.
Hey,
I'm
I'd like to put in an application to get my ally. What's it called? What are we gonna call this? Black ally card back because I watched Harlem Nights today.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Ella Reese would crack me up with, "You can kiss my entire black." He's killing me. So
Well, when Mario comes on, you'll have to get your black card from him. Hey, Melanie, how are you? Because it's a man-to-man thing, you know what I mean, woman to woman. So that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, Cynthia, how was your week? Because I know you've been holding it in.
Well, it was supposed to start out good. 'Cause, Sunday I was out with the kids and the grandkids. We went to Children's Museum. Everything was good. Come Monday, I get to work. Probably around noontime, I start feeling kind of crummy. Like my stomach was hurting me. I had to run and throw up. Like
Okay, too
I
much
was
info.
sorry.
Sickness. Yeah, I don't need to hear it.
And so I ended up going home, slept the whole day, literally, and thought I was gonna be okay the next day. Got up, was about to get dressed, and yet nope. I had to call my boss, like I'm not coming in. So I don't know if it was like a stomach bug or I got something at the Children's Museum. Who knows?
Yeah.
And then, Wednesday, Thursday, it was busy. I come back on Wednesday and a lot of stuff was not done. Like one person tried to help me and God bless her because she did what she could. But it was just like the manager didn't help at all. Didn't even ask how I was
You guys
doing.
are down one person though too.
Yeah.
Because they laid off of somebody, so you have more work.
Yeah. So it's just me. So now I'm supporting like 4 doctors and all the stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of work. And then of course I wake up with sore throat and stuffy nose.
Right.
And now I have a cold.
Right.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. And last night when we were all on the private lounge having a hilarious conversation, actually, was it like I haven't edited it yet? I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, but I was like, we angry about friendships. We a little on point about we're strict on friendships, right? But I was cracking up because it was your fan. So we talked about somebody, and I can't get rid of it. I don't know how to get rid of it. So it's gonna be in the podcast because it's okay. But yeah, so it's weird because you've been sick. What?
Yeah, I turned it off.
Mute her entire thing except only when she talks. That way we won't hear anything about her.
Sure, Rick. And at what point during the day did you want me to spend 8 hours muting the entire thing only when she speaks?
I mean, because me and Cynthia are not the biggest talkers, so I was figuring it wasn't going to take.
Yeah, no, A for effort. But are you trying to say that me, Mario, and Alma are really loud and talk a lot? Is that what you're trying to say? That's what I heard.
You interpret it as you want to.
No, the problem is that there's so the thing about the fan in the background. I mean, it is a good idea. The problem is the fan happens when she moves. So it's anyone's talking.
Yeah, so when I do it like
So
this.
like you're talking, and, well, not you because you don't talk a lot. But like Alma or Mario will be talking, or I'll be talking, and then you'll hear the fan noise, and it's a little bit more complicated. I think again, if I were like a real editor, you know what I mean, and I knew what I was doing or whatever. I mean, I know a lot about editing now, but I also don't have that kind of equipment. So I have like the basics of stuff. And even if I had I actually do have a really good program. Actually, I'm kind of lying. I just don't have that kind of time. And I don't know how to really do it without doing every single person. It's just time consuming.
Yeah. I had a question for Cynthia.
Yeah.
So now that you weren't there, do you think they value a little bit more? Like, ooh, this girl does a lot of work, because we had all day.
Oh, yeah.
We couldn't even keep up with it. So.
Oh, yeah. Because let me tell you, today was a day. The amount of stuff I did just today, even the doctor was like, "Oh my God, I love how you're on top of this. I love this." And as he was like walking out the door.
I
So,
love
yeah.
this.
Does he
Right.
know how to write a bonus check? I'm just going to throw that out there as an idea.
Right.
No. Well, I'm glad you feel, well, you're not really feeling better. You're just here because you're obligated. I'm just kidding. Because I pay the big bucks here at All About the
Because
Joy.
it's my other job,
Hey, Mario.
Hey, what's
How
happening?
you doing? Where's your better half?
She is with mi perro.
Oh, okay. You didn't want to say DOG. I got you.
Perro.
Yeah, we just checking in with Cynthia. Now we're going to check in with Rick, and then we catch you on the other side. What's up, Rick? How was your week?
So should I ask him now?
Go ahead. You can ask him. He's the only one who can give it to you because it's man to
I
man.
have to ask you, Mario.
Okay.
I need to see if I could put in my application to get my Black Ally card back, because I did watch Harlem Nights today.
And what were your thoughts?
You can kiss my entire black. No, just kidding.
Yes.
She was killing me.
Yes. You absolutely get your ally card back.
So
Welcome,
good.
welcome home. Welcome home.
Mario, I actually just watched that movie with Kiki Palmer and SZA.
Oh,
that was hilarious.
Did we
hilarious.
Look at that face that it froze on.
Now he just froze. What's happening?
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I gotta take that off. That's funny.
I want to get a screenshot of that.
Let's see if we can get it back on. And it won't go away. I don't know if he realizes.
He's gonna log out and come back on.
Mario, where are you? Should I knock him out completely?
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God,
knock
that's
him out and have
funny.
him come back in. I don't think he realizes that he's frozen that way. Here he goes.
That's hilarious.
You have no idea. The pose is hilarious.
oh Lord. I can only imagine. I can only imagine.
We didn't hear anything you said after Cynthia said.
It's hilarious. One of them days it's so much fun. It's the female version of Friday. That's the best way to.
Yes.
That's
it was so funny.
I have to go back and see some of these movies again.
Yeah, they're gonna they just re-released it in the theater. So, but it's also on Prime now and somewhere else. So you can watch it either in the theater or at home. It's a really fun.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah. Oh, it's on Netflix. There you go. See?
Look at me. I'm like, I don't have Netflix. I don't have Prime. I got nothing. I got Hulu only because it's $2.99 a month for the next. I have 2 more months, and it has Disney too. But it's the commercials. Oh, it's killing me. But let me tell you something. I was telling Rick this yesterday after the green room. I was like, I don't know how you and Alma watch Scandal, because that show, I'm done. After the vice president killed her husband, I'm out.
It was cool. It was cool the first time around. But I have another friend, my friend Janae. She's doing a rewatch, and so she keeps posting all of these messages like, "What were we thinking? Why would she do that? Oh my God!" I'm like, "Yeah, one time around."
Now maybe there was something to seeing it one week and then seeing it the following week, because watching it back to back. I mean, I get the first 3 episodes of Scandal, and I get the chemistry between Olivia Pope and the president or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean I get it. I mean, those 2 actors, they got something going on. I don't get
dynamic,
it. They're
yeah.
both married. It's just you can't buy that kind of sizzle on screen. You just can't. You know what I mean? You can't teach it.
That's
But
calling being an actor.
yeah, that's more than being an actor. That's like there's something.
5
Like
seconds into the chemistry read, you're in.
yeah,
You got
they
it.
really got something between them two. But after that, it's like every other episode is just such a soap opera, and everybody killing. Like the minute the president killed the Supreme Court justice, I'm
I
like,
forgot about that.
yeah, I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not suggesting watch the show, and I don't care.
I
Like,
completely forgot about that.
but people just be killing people, and then anyway, it's a soap opera. So I'm glad you said that because I'm like I do not love that show at all.
No,
I'm done.
the first time around is good. That I never even thought about trying to rewatch it.
Yeah, I've never
And
seen it before. This is my first time. I'd never
Did you
seen
watch
it.
it week to
Okay.
week, or was it binged?
She's binging. It was
Oh, you,
when
you,
it
you.
first came on. It was week to week.
No, you. I mean you.
Have I binged it? No, I
No,
watched it.
Did you watch it week to week?
Yeah,
I
he
watched
watched it when it
week
was
to week
out.
when it, like the seasons.
People
We
were
were waiting
obsessed.
for all of that. Yeah,
People were obsessed with that show. Obsessed.
Yeah.
It was like a cult. And I was like, oh yeah, I forget why I couldn't watch it, but I just couldn't get my head around it or whatever, and I just didn't watch it. And then the other day I was like, let me just check this out. And at first, the first episode, I was like, ooh, okay. And then the second one, I'm like, okay. And then the third, I'm like, again? This is the third episode. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it. You know what? I mean, are you still in the first season? Or
no. I'm season 3. I forget what episode, but it's like I think the 5th episode where the vice president kills her husband. And that's
Okay.
my last episode.
Got
And
it.
they clean it up, and he's in the hospital bed. And
Yeah.
He got caught sleeping with a man. It's a mess. The whole thing's a mess.
Oh, his yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
The chief of staff's husband sleeps with the vice president's. It's
Yeah.
a soap opera.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And a bad one. But hey, Shonda Rhimes, I ain't gonna be mad at you. So I don't know. You do you.
So basically, America likes murder and sex.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. I don't know if it's okay, here's the thing. It could have been a great show for me if it actually had more politics in it, like The West Wing. And I think that's my problem is I'm going into it thinking it's more like
It's
really
not
good stuff about not just the people, but
Yeah.
also the political. But there's nothing in it. Nothing. You don't learn nothing about politics in it. Nothing.
Nah. Well, at least on Grey's Anatomy for Shonda, at least you're gonna get medical jargon. You're gonna
Yeah.
get, all of that stuff.
Mhm. It's so funny. So Rick, how was your week? Now that you got your black card back and
Thank you.
reinstated.
I appreciate it. Try not to lose it again. Work was busy. But yeah, mom was some days good, some days bad. I did want to bring up something though that we touched on for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe it's always happened and I didn't notice, but is it more common now that movie theaters are showing old movies, not instead of just new ones? And if so, why? Is it because they're doing so bad? They're like, let's bring some old stuff back. And nobody's watching the new stuff.
It's a great question. I will tell you that just the other day I had a conversation with somebody at work who wants to go to the Academy and ask them if they would please start showing some old movies that 80s people, like Gen X people, would go see them. And we started talking about it, and he's like, wouldn't you go to the theater to see something like War Games again? Like if it was advertised, you know what I mean? Like, I would go, like, or Pretty Woman. Like, yeah, you could see it at home, but even some of these bigger movies, like Out of Africa or whatever it is, Silence of the Lambs, maybe. Like, if they advertised it, like what?
2001 Space Odyssey. I'd do that.
Well, I'm just saying, whatever it is, like because the movie theaters are doing so badly, but they've always shown old movies, at least here in Los Angeles. You can catch old movies in some of the smaller theaters all the time here.
Well, no, Cinemark has a series, and if you look up Cinemark, they have a series of classic films. So, perfect example. Last year, we went to go watch. I guess it was the 40th anniversary of Purple Rain, if you can believe it. And we went to the theater to go watch it, and it was a special one night thing, but it was playing across all the Cinemarks. Same thing with like there's a new theater over by the SoFi, Carmen, the Sinopolis. They had during the holidays, they had all the old holiday movies. So Alma loves White Christmas. So we went to go see White Christmas at the new theater. It gave me an opportunity to go see the new theater without paying full price. And
I haven't seen it.
Huh?
I haven't seen the new theater at SoFi.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a little overpriced, but it's because of where it is now. So, but it's still a really nice theater, and it gave me a nice chance to go see it. But actually, some theaters we have here are better than that one. So I wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of theaters here that I think the problem is they don't advertise it. So I'll like go for a walk and I'll see, that they just showed, I don't know, what was the one I saw? Oh, Sundance. I'm not Sundance. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. And I was like, oh, and it was the night before I had been walking. You know what I mean? It was like last night or something.
Yeah.
I was like, if they had advertised that, I would have gone to see. And that's what I think would be great is if they actually advertised it and made it. I think a lot of people would go see old school movies.
That would be good actually during Christmas time to watch the really old Christmas movies in the theater. I would definitely go to that.
And that's what we did. It was a fun time, actually. It was very nostalgic. And
Cynthia would go see a movie that we've all seen because she's never seen it. So there's like 3 of them, right? Cynthia, I need you to confess again so Mario knows what movies you have not seen. Definitely.
I haven't seen White Christmas. I haven't seen White Christmas.
You ain't missing nothing.
No. But what's the other one?
What's the other one?
Every year that we all watch with what's his name? Oh, come on!
I can't even think of the damn movie. Oh my god!
It's what is the most classic?
Oh, It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
I've never seen it. Don't feel bad. I've had no desire to watch it.
I have to cut you all out.
Because you know why?
If they showed it at Disney, would you see it?
No. I've seen clips. And so every time I see Jimmy Stewart doing the I was like, no, I'm good. So I'm good.
Okay.
I don't think the clips are giving any justice.
No. Okay. You know what?
Listen, I used to watch the Family Film Festival on KTLA here in LA, and they showed all those classic movies. So I would come in, I'll watch part of it. I'm like, I would come in, I watch another clip of it. I was like, never mind. And so I just gave up.
She's like Andrea. It's like
I was just thinking the same thing.
They're just not going to do it. Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life. It's a beautiful movie.
Do you think Prince missed an opportunity to make a movie called Purple Christmas?
No,
not at all.
Oh, speaking of Prince, did you ever hear his interview with? He was talking to MTV. Did you know that Michael Jackson had actually asked him to do a duet on Bad?
I did know that.
And Prince said, he's like, when you sent me the lyrics and he said, your bud is mine. He was like, he's like, I'm not singing it to you, and you definitely not singing that to me. So he's like, no, I'm not doing that.
I could never see those two doing something together. I don't know why.
But it was funny to me.
I don't think there was a rivalry like everyone thought there was. You know what I mean? I think that was made up. Yeah. I think there was a respect for each other, but I don't think.
According to Lenny Kravitz, there wasn't a rival. He said there was one night that he, Prince, and Michael Jackson were all in the studio together. He said, but no.
That would have been cool to see the 3 of them together.
Yeah, he said it was just them hanging back, chilling in the studio. He said. There were no cameras. There was no. He's like, this was before, video cameras and photographers were in the room. He said it was just a private, chill moment. He said that nobody would ever believe.
And Michael beat up Prince?
No.
I'm like,
I think Lenny Kravitz and Prince. Now that would have been a combo.
Yeah,
right there.
I think that would have been amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Lenny
the car
Kravitz.
alone.
I think Lenny Kravitz is a little too full of himself. I know everybody thinks he's hot as hell, but I'm just like, bring it down a notch, mister. I don't think he's that hot. Like, I just don't. I'm just saying, the big hoopla, especially with Lenny Kravitz right now. Everyone, I know.
Well,
I'm
he's
the
eating
odd
juices
woman.
and berries and living in the Caribbean, and he's super rich.
doing
He
his
don't
thing.
eat nothing, but that's okay.
Like, I'm just saying. I'm just giving my opinion about Lenny Kravitz. I know I'm going against the grain. I just don't. Hey, Alma. Confusion. Isn't she in the house with you?
She
Oh,
is
but
in the house.
she
She's
is.
upstairs. She has the dog. Remember, I told you,
Oh, that's
we
right.
done with the dog barking.
That's right. Okay, I didn't prepare anything for today. We were just gonna hang out and see what's going on. If that's it, we can leave.
Who is
We can
cross-eyed,
go.
Elmer?
He's cross-eyed.
The dog?
Not my dog. My dog is not cross-eyed.
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz is cross-eyed.
Is he?
Is he?
I never noticed, but
Is
I
look at me?
always see him with
Is
shades on.
Lenny Kravitz cross-eyed?
Oh Lord,
Manuel. Can you please get me Manuel?
Did you just call him
Francisco.
Manuel?
No, it's Francisco, isn't it?
Oh, that's
You
the wrong name.
It's
That's
Miguel.
Miguel.
You started with an M.
He has a condition called ptosis, which causes drooping of the upper eyelid. This is common and treatable condition that doesn't affect his iconic style or talent.
So that's why he wears glasses. I mean, yeah, glasses. Yeah.
Hey, Darcy.
I don't know. I just know that he has a body of I don't know, but he loves it. You know what I mean? Like, more power to him.
Hey.
If you like it, I love it. Great for him. More power to him.
Okay, what's up, guys?
Everybody
See,
talking.
if I don't prepare shit, you guys have nothing to talk about.
I am great.
Mhm,
I'm funky,
mhm.
fantabulous.
How was your week, Mario?
My week was boring. I just did very little this week. I got up, I do my daily routine, I go to the gym, I check on my mom and help her out and do, her things that she needs around her house, come home, pick up Alma, come back home and hang out with my family. I'm really boring this week. It was really, really boring. I did go see my in-laws earlier in the week, so that was cool because they're out in the desert. Other than that, just chilling. As I tell my friends, minding my black business.
Minding my black business.
Over here in the corner.
So I'm asking Miguel questions to ask you guys because you guys are so boring. We had a great conversation yesterday, though, but I haven't finished editing it. But we have issues with friendship. I was like,
friendship.
Can friendship survive? I know we talked about that last night. You guys have to tune in on Sunday. Tune in.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good show.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's a
hilarious.
Good show.
It's a good show.
Hilarious.
Actually. It's hilarious, actually.
Wait, did you guys make fun of me again? Am I forgetting something?
No, because you asked me what's going on with me and Alma.
Yes. Not a lot of joy in yesterday's show.
That was a lot of joy. What are you talking about?
I don't know if there was a lot of joy in it.
It was joy for me. I don't know about you.
Okay. Has social media affected the way we form and maintain friendships?
Let's say it again.
Okay. Miguel. You want Miguel to say it or you want me to say it? Okay. Has social media affected the way we form and maintain friendships?
Yes.
See?
Yeah, because people don't know how to socialize.
Yeah. And the other thing is because people are mistaking being Facebook friends as real friends or being Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram doesn't mean you are my friend because you're only seeing bits and snippets of my life. You don't really know me. And then perfect example, I don't know if you guys know who Tammy Roman is, but she has the Bonnet Chronicles on Instagram. She's very funny. She used to be on Basketball Wives. But anyway, she said people mistake us being friends in real life. She said, because I'm thinking this woman is my friend. She's like, she's all on my Instagram. She's loving. She's making comments, thinking that she really knows me. And she said, she's like, so how's your daughter? And she's like, which one? See, that's the first mistake. She has two, but you only said, how's your daughter? And then she said, so did she have a baby? She said, but my daughter's a lesbian. And so then she was like, she's not with anyone. And then she said, how's your mother? And she said, bitch, my mother died 8 years ago.
Oh, bitch.
So she's like, that lets you know that we are not friends just because.
Hi, Brian.
Just because we're friends on social media does not make us friends in real life, unless we are having real connections on the phone or communicating through video, having deep, heartfelt conversations. We're not friends. You're a follower or a Facebook friend. So no, yeah, they definitely affects the way we are. Social media, we're not always friends.
Rick, we're not friends. We just social media buddies.
No, that's not it ain't the same.
It's the same. I said it's the same. You said it's the same.
I said it ain't the same. I said everybody, just because you follow me on Instagram don't mean you my friend.
I think it gets more interesting when you start talking about like dating online, because that's where the mistake, I think it's so much more obvious because people think they know each other because they're swiping right and left and because somebody wrote some AI biography of I like walking on the beach and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's where it gets really confused. Like you can't know somebody until you've actually had a physical interaction with them. And I don't mean sex. I mean, talk to them face to face, the facial expressions, have communication. And I don't think text message does that either, but I'm not a big communication with text messaging either. You know what I mean? You hate it? I hate it.
I hate text message. Pick up the phone and call me and tell me what you need to tell me. Or please leave me a voice note. I'd rather you leave me a voice note because I misinterpret tone in text. So if I hear your voice and the tone and intonation of what you're intending or your meaning, then I'm with you. But sending me a text and then sending me a long drawn out text.
I did a whole TikTok about this. And people came into my comments and you could tell who the Gen Xers were and who everybody else was because the other people were like, because look at millennials and Gen Z, they don't want you to call them. They do not want you to call them. They want you to text them because they ain't got time for that. And somebody actually said, don't call me. I'm not going to answer you if you call me, but you can text me and I'll reply. And I was like, okay, I don't know you, so that's okay. Brian and Carmen, let me see. Carmen and I are frenemies. You wish we were that close. I use ICQ chat.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
That's a super old chat thing.
Oh, wow.
When the internet.
I never even heard of that.
No, he dated you, Brian. He just put you way out there. He said, that's old.
My son was visiting the other day, and somebody said something on the TV about kidneys, and I said, "Oh, I got a friend with 4 kidneys." He said, "Say what now? How does that work? Is he a mutant?" I was like, "No." And I explained it.
Yes,
they don't take them out; they just leave it. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, wow." I was like, "Yeah," but he's doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
He's a superhero.
Oh my God!
You only got 2 kidneys.
I got 4. Miss me with that.
I need a drink.
As do I.
I know, yeah. But I don't drink alone anymore. So that's how you know. I'm by myself. I don't drink either, but I do have a white cup today. I wanna be. Isn't that the next line? I can't go that high though, so I can't sing the rest of that. Do you guys have any plans for this weekend?
For the first time I do for in a long time.
I do. But I
what
cannot
you doing?
Share. I cannot share what I shall be doing.
Are you going to the strip club and you just
I'm going to, you know what? I'm not going to the strip club. I am the strip club.
She's like, I am the strip club.
Yesterday on the thing, you said something about being on the pole.
Yep. I'm trying to stay on that pole and get that extra money.
Okay, what is the craziest thing you've ever done? What is the craziest thing you've ever done, like Mario dancing on the pole? What have you
Under the Eiffel Tower, no less.
Under the Eiffel Tower. I almost said sleeping.
That's what she's doing all weekend.
No, that's what she's doing all weekend.
What? Okay, where is the craziest place you've ever had sex or done anything crazy, ridiculous? Look at Rick. Okay, Rick, you don't have to tell anybody anything. It's okay. I was at the beach.
Listen, Rick was married. He can talk about what he did when he was married. That shit now. There you
What,
go.
you don't want to share his
I'm
thing.
very vanilla anyway, so ain't nothing to tell. So.
He said I'm very vanilla.
Very vanilla. I was about to share. Okay, on the beach, in the sand. Don't ever do that. Let me give you some.
Sand everywhere.
I know, but it was the moment. It was the moment. It was the moment. Walking on the beach, sunset going down. Yeah. Rolling. Unbelievable.
Sand everywhere.
Sand everywhere. For days. Even when you go back, because he lived on the beach, even when you go back and take a shower together, it's still sand like 4 days later in my hair everywhere. Horrible. Brian said, I can go for a drink, bourbon, Texas whiskey, or private rum.
Oh, that sounds good.
I don't know if I would drink any of those things. I'm going to drink wine. I'm going to drink wine.
You going to get your $12 wine that used to be $10?
Why? You listen to my TikTok.
I watched your TikTok.
You watched my TikTok. And you understood what I was trying to explain to people.
Gotcha.
Trying to teach people about what's happening in our country with tariffs. Okay, Alma said not the beach. Yeah, the beach. Here's the thing. Still to this day, the man was so fine. It was okay. It was worth every moment. But I remember like days later, still in my hair and other places.
And it was worth the days of sand, wasn't it?
It was worth the days of I don't remember his name though. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. He's one of my regulars.
But you say you hit it and quit it.
Jamal, one of my regulars.
Booty called Jamal.
No. Hit it and quit it. No. What are you doing?
That was you.
I didn't know.
I caught it on the replay. I was like, oh, there it is.
You saw it on the replay? And so Mario, I just want you to know that both Cynthia and Rick were like, it's a good. Oh no, it was Cynthia who said it. Sorry, Rick. Cynthia's like, it's a good thing Mario wasn't here today because he would have been all in that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she was like, when you went like this, shh. And I'm still like this. I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. But I guess last week we were talking and I shushed somebody who was here.
And I would have been on, who that is? Who is that over there?
Because I was the only one who caught it. And I didn't say anything until afterwards. You just said,
come out wherever you are.
Not what you think.
It's not what you think. It was a 9-year-old boy I was babysitting. So, and that wasn't babysitting him. And he had on a thing. What do you call it? The noise canceling. He was watching the TV, but I wasn't babysitting because we don't babysit. We don't babysit 9-year-olds. But
you were looking after. You're attending to.
Yeah, his parents are having a problem, and he came here after school, and that was fine. But I was cracking up because I didn't even realize I did that. And really, you asked me like 5 times. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jamal has only been here. Jamal. Like 3 times that I've been on the show. 3 times, maybe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the way you can tell is how my hair is. Like if my hair is up. No, I'm just kidding.
You went to work. That's what it is.
I was working.
I was working.
I was working, yeah.
So I would get some work done.
What's so sad is I couldn't even make any money off of that. I don't know who Michael is. Is that one of your people, Rick?
I'm not sure.
Hi, Michael. How you doing? Yeah, that is too funny. Okay. Are we done now? Are we jumping on?
Well, thank you for coming into the shortest show of All About the Joe.
You know what's so funny? I'm trying to wing it, but I don't have any.
Well, okay. Let me just ask this. What was your first concert and your most memorable concert that you've ever gone to?
My first one was Mariah Carey.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
That's okay.
Mariah Carey. Okay.
Most memorable one?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Pitbull.
Nice. What
Oh,
made it
Pitbull is
memorable?
good. Wow.
He was at Foxwoods, and we got free tickets, so me and my daughter went.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. That must have been fun.
Oh
Yeah.
my
It
God,
would be
he's a
fun.
great entertainer.
So Rick, this is your person.
I guess so. Hello,
He said,
Michael.
"Hey, Rick." He didn't say,
Maybe
"Hey, Karma." Karma.
maybe the last one. Yeah, we talked about that for Sunday, Brian.
I
Yeah.
swear it's water. I swear. I swear.
There's something in her cup.
It's
So Rick,
Not her name.
what was your first concert?
I don't
my
think
first concert is George Michael.
Mm.
I love him. Yeah,
And
that
your
was my
favorite concert?
George Michael.
George Michael.
Got
I
it.
saw him. I
Oh.
saw him twice. Yeah. I think probably the most interesting concert was. I think I told people this was because I had backstage VIP passes because was seeing Sting. Because
Nice.
what was crazy was not just being able to see him like he's right there afterwards, but it was the after party. It wasn't really a party, but like an after hanging out thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That was kind of cool because there were so many celebrities there and there were so many people. And but yeah, I don't love concerts. So
Well,
you know
that's okay, but you were able to answer the question.
I did answer the question, right?
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. But I've seen. We're not talking about all of the ones we've seen. Go ahead, Rick.
First, I want to say, okay, I do know who that is. That's Mazlum, and Mazlum is somebody follow me on Periscope. He's an atheist, and he liked me though. So when other atheists or other people came in acting like a jerk, he would practically cuss them out. So I was like, "That's my friend right there, my atheist friend." Yes.
That is so wrong. Hey, Mazlum.
So
Okay,
anyway.
Cynthia.
Oh,
She said bye.
She said bye. You said atheist? I'm leaving. No.
Right.
I like the name Mazlum.
Yeah. No,
That's a
now
cool name.
my first concert was New Edition. And then
You went and saw New Edition. You should have waited till Cynthia's came on.
oh, I know. I saw, but it was actually, it was one of those concert jam type things. So it was multiple people there that
Cynthia,
night.
do you know who he saw for his
My
first
very
concert?
first
I
concert
heard.
was New Edition.
He has no idea. He doesn't know.
No, I have no idea. Well, I know they're from Boston. But and then my most memorable, I have two memorable concerts. One was Prince, the 1988 Love Sexy tour.
Okay, whatever. We don't want to talk about you seeing Prince because I had never seen him and I hate you. That's why I don't like you.
No, but I
never saw Prince.
Listen. The reason is the most memorable concert is because he had a Cadillac come from under the stage and he was standing on top of the Cadillac as it flew around the whole stage and it was in a circle. That was the most amazing thing to me because he sang Alphabet Street. So I was like,
yeah, I don't think you're understanding that my jealousy is overriding anything you're saying. So
listen, Linda,
we talked about regrets yesterday. I regret never going to a Prince concert.
Really? Well, yeah.
I never went to of course I regret that. And I probably, you know what? The sad part is I probably would have never gone if somebody had asked me, unless I had VIP tickets. I know. But go ahead, Mario, rub it in. Who else?
No, the other one, I went to the Grammy Museum opening and I got to see a private concert of The Time because they did a private one.
That's cool.
Wow.
They just came up right there. That was back when there was the Novio or Novo or whatever. First open. Like I got to walk in there before it was open to the public. And I got to see The Time perform in there. And then Janet Jackson walked by me that night. And Mariah Carey was there. And all these celebrities were in the room. It was
okay. Wait, let me get these are going too fast. Ryan, I'm so sorry. I lost what you said. First concert was Meat. I don't even know what that is. Puppets, then Stone Temple Pilots. I was 13. I don't know any of those bands.
Meat Puppets. I've never heard of Meat Puppets.
Never heard of Meat Puppets.
Not Meat and then Puppets. Okay, Meat Puppets. Then Stone.
I know Stone Temple Pilots. Yeah.
Alma, Menudo, cool.
Wow.
Prince and Beyonce. Oh, Menudo's cool. I wish I got to see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael said, Rick, I've actually become quite defensive of Christianity, Rick. All right. Brian said, I saw Candlebox, 1995, especially lately. Okay. And Michael said, I'm gonna be real. I've never listened to Brent. Well, I was already gonna knock you off the show because
It was nice meeting you.
it was nice meeting you. So bye bye.
He's in England, by the way. Not that that makes any difference.
What?
He's in England.
It's British.
Oh, so now we want to keep him? Okay. Oh, because you have an accent. All right, we're keeping you now. Yeah, still, you said you've never listened to Prince. That's weird. Never listened to Prince? You need to have listened. You probably don't know you've heard a Prince song.
You've heard Purple Rain.
Yeah, there's no way you've not
There's no
heard
way you
Purple
didn't
Rain.
not
Right.
Purple Rain.
Or Let's Go
Everybody
Crazy.
Yeah.
Or Diamonds and Pearls. Or Little Red Corvette, exactly.
1999.
1999. Yeah.
He was
Something
like,
about my cherry thighs. I don't know, whatever. I'm just keys. Like, there's no way you've never heard a Prince song. You just didn't know. Well, I'm not from your generation. Oh, what generation are you?
Are you a boomer? Are you
Boomer or Gen Z? I'm gonna go boomer because even Gen Z's heard of Prince.
Yeah.
No, boomers have too.
I know, but he acted like he ancient. I don't know.
My mom's a boomer.
Michael, you can come up. Can Michael come up, or is he crazy?
I don't know if he will. I don't know.
No, but is he crazy?
He said, look, I'll go listen to Prince another time.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll let you come up. Michael, if you want to come up, you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. You can just come up with voice. It's your choice. I don't know how to do this. Oh, invite up to... How do I... Okay, let's see.
Millennial.
That, you know what? You're not coming up. I changed my mind. Like, hell to the no. How could you not know? Now I have to let him come up, huh? All right. All right.
Got your face.
I can delete him quickly if he wants to come up. But millennial, you really have there's no excuse. No excuse. Anyways, okay. So Rick, concerts.
Yes.
Believe it or not, I don't think I've ever really seen anybody actually famous. The only things I've seen was like growing up, there was Portuguese people that were famous locally, kind of like New Englandish. But
it's a memory. What do you remember from it?
Brian said, "Can I come up?"
Yeah, Brian, but if you're an ass, I'm kicking you off. Yes, you can come up. Yes. It's not about you. It's about everyone. So, all right, go ahead, Rick. Yeah, Brian, come up.
Yeah. I mean, it's the Portuguese music that I had forced to listen to because they had Portuguese radio on all day long. And it's like when I hear it now, I'm like, ooh, that takes me back.
Do you like Portuguese music?
It depends on what style it is.
Can you sing some for us?
They have this. Michael said,
I want you to keep your thought to finish. Hold up. I came from Turkey to UK. I grew up in a Turkish family. Surprise, surprise. They weren't into English American culture.
Okay.
All right. We accept that. We accept that as an excuse. Kinda.
Okay. We'll give it to you.
I think he's coming up. No, this is Brian. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Okay, wait, we're going to let Rick finish. We're going to let Rick finish his concert situation.
So there's different styles, of course. Any culture is going to have different styles automatically. The most famous one, I think, is called Fado, Fado. And it's, I don't want to say opera, but it leans that way. It's like extended singing and it's usually kind of sad sounding, whatever. But then you have like a Portuguese Brazilian fusion. That
sounds good.
That was always fun and jumpy and batupé.
Okay.
So those were always fun. And there was a lot of different flavors and styles, and it's like, yeah. And I was not a dancer, but my father was.
Shocking.
He loved dancing. He tried to get my mom to dance.
Do the samba.
Because if you don't dance, I'll dance with somebody else. Don't you dare.
Okay, Michael, but you were invited, but nice to meet you. But you need to listen to Purple Rain, Prince, one song. That's probably not the best song for him to listen to.
No, it's not.
But
Little Red Corvette, I think, crossed all.
Across the board.
Little Red Corvette.
Yeah.
Party
About a
Man.
car.
Oh, Party Man is a good one.
Party Man.
Or I Want to Be Your Lover.
Oh, you know what?
Love
Just
it.
Google Prince. Anyone that comes up, listen to one song.
Pretty much.
Mario and Brian, do you guys know each other?
Yeah, we met before.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, what's up, Brian? How you doing?
Very much. Yeah.
Are you gonna share?
Well, I have a question for Mario though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That I know a while back when we were talking about like the country music for Beyonce, but that playlist of artists that I told you about, were you able to check it out?
You know what? I wrote them down. I probably did and don't remember because that I have what they call CRS.
Okay.
So I don't know if you know what that means.
I don't know what it means. What is CRS?
Can't remember shit.
Okay. All right. No worries.
So I wrote it down and I probably did listen to it. But no, I don't remember.
Okay. No worries.
But I do. I probably did most likely because if somebody gives me a recommendation, I always listen. So
Brian's, you're telling me you loved Beyonce's country album. That's what you said.
No. Well, the discussion when we were talking about it, but then you were like saying like I don't think there's any other black artists other than Darius Rucker
and Charlie Pride
and Charlie Pride. But I said no. I was like, you have Cowboy
Linda,
Troy, you have.
But who
Tanner
said there
Adele.
weren't any other black country?
Oh, I listen to Shabuzi, and there's a whole bunch. There's other artists definitely that I'm familiar with now. And then, believe it or not, because of that Beyonce album, I was able to go research some of the other people on the album who have history with her. Like her name is Linda. God, what is that lady's name? She was one of the first black female country artists that ever came out back in the early 60s and 50s and 60s. Linda something. Hold on. But anyway,
it's not going to keep me up at all. I don't know. Yeah. Don't give a shit at all.
I know you don't.
I understand why you got how this.
Linda Martell.
That there was. I'm sorry, Linda. Who?
Her name is Linda Martell.
I'm so glad I know. Okay, here's my question. You know what? Oh, okay. Here's my thing. I'm confused. Who said that there were no other black country artists?
No. I think this when we were talking about it, and then it was just like, are there any others? If I can remember correctly, and I said, yeah, there's multiple more, and I just
gave a list.
I gave a list for him to check out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he did give me a list.
Understood.
Yeah.
Let's see, who's this? I don't know. Ooh, Mazlum, how you doing?
Hello.
You decided to come up.
You know what? It's like 3 a.m. here in the UK, so I thought, I'll just join just for the sake of Rick. I've known Rick for like 10 years, but I've never spoken to him.
Oh, wow.
So this is your first time speaking to him?
Face to face, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're making things happen on all of
I
our
know.
joy.
You know what I mean? Like, this is what the show All About the Joy is. So where do you live in the UK?
I live in London.
In London. And why are you up at 3?
Well, I was watching Dave Chappelle, so.
You're just up.
All right, you're forgiven for the Prince thing. Yeah, you're forgiven.
My family, they we're quite integrated now, but growing up in the UK, coming from a foreign family, who literally just used to watch Turkish TV, and I never really got into the stuff that they liked because I would watch stuff like Doctor Who, and they'd be like, "Why are you watching this?" But American culture, like I don't know about the older people than me, but Prince wasn't someone that anyone would really be like, "Hey, have you heard of Prince?" Maybe now, as someone I'm 30 years old now, so maybe now people will talk about it every now and then, and because I'm quite ingrained in the American culture, so.
But you know who Michael Jackson is, right?
Of course, I love MJ.
Okay.
It's so weird that people know who Michael Jackson is, but they don't know who Prince is.
Prince.
That's
There was
I knew Prince. I just never listened to him. And to be honest, I've never really listened to the Beatles or anything. But don't kill me.
No. I never listened to the Beatles either, so that's okay.
Yeah.
What about Oasis?
I've listened to a few of theirs. My friend will love them, so I've listened to a few of their things.
Okay,
Maybe
cool.
watching F1 racing. Lewis
Yeah.
It's funny. My sister actually just got into watching Turkish soap operas all of a sudden, and she loves them.
Oh, you know what? People love the soap opera drama stuff that they've got on Turkish TV. For me, I've never really liked that kind of stuff because it just seems kind of silly to me. Whereas I prefer like sci-fi and comedy that like. And the thing is, for me especially, like Turkish TV is one moment it'll be something really really serious, and then
Mhm.
2 scenes later they'll be laughing with like the most comedic scenes, and it just the tonally it doesn't match. And yeah, whereas when you have something like Doctor Who, for example, the tone is kind of consistent, and maybe there's like one or two
Mm.
jokes.
The storyline is
So
well. We're all sci-fi fans here.
Yeah,
So
I love
we all
sci-fi.
know Doctor Who.
Actually, yeah, I remember Rick was a sci-fi fan.
Yep.
So how do
Yeah.
you know Rick if you're not religious? You go to his show. I'm confused by this connection.
Well, years ago, I met Rick just on
Oh,
Periscope.
Periscope. Oh God,
Just
yeah.
came across one day.
Okay.
He just seemed like a nice person, and I've always been quite. Uh, I don't know. People would just come in and just hate on him, and he seemed like a really nice person. So, and I just didn't like the fact that people were just hating on him for being Christian. I was like, okay, well, you don't like it. No one's keeping you here. You can
We
feel
all
free to
hate
go
him.
on.
That's why we have him on the show. We
Yeah, Rick's always been a nice guy. So
yeah. Alma just was asking Rick if he listened to the Brazilian artist Roberto Carlos.
Yes.
Rick is good. Rick is good people because he's part of the Belta Loda.
Oh.
Part of
So
the
Roberto
way? I missed
Carlos,
something.
that's a TV, another Expanse.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Yeah. You're obsessed with that show on Prime.
So Roberto Carlos was born in Portugal but raised in Brazil. So he had attachments to both, and that's why he did Brazilian and Portuguese kind of
And
TV.
Alma is saying and was asking Michael if he was up watching F1
F1
racing.
racing because it's live right now. Yeah.
You're not
Is
into
it?
racing. I can tell. I can tell.
Like, is
He's
it?
like,
Really? I'm sorry. F1 racing. What? Yeah.
Well, no, it's turned into a thing in my house. My wife is obsessed with it, so therefore we all have to watch it.
Oh, because that's what a
Nah,
good husband does. That's what a good husband does.
F1 made me mad because I
Yeah.
went to Vegas for my birthday in December, and they still haven't taken down all the stands down.
Oh yeah.
So I did not get to. The Bellagio fountain was not operational,
Nope.
and it was going to be the last time I got to see the Mirage volcano. But no, the stands are still up, and now it's like,
It's
well,
gone.
I'll just have to remember back in 2019 when I saw it functional.
Yeah.
You guys are all fans of Las Vegas too, huh? I'm not. Oh. Sebastian, have you been to the United States?
Me?
That's
Yes.
Michael, yeah.
No, never. But it is a dream, so I will definitely try and come there one day.
Hey, United Airlines, non-stop flights or British Airways.
No. Wait 4 years, then you can come.
Yeah. Wait.
Wait 4 years
Wait.
till we settle down a bit. Just wait.
Yeah.
Nobody's coming here.
Well, they do have the World Cup there. I think in 2
That's
years'
right.
time.
That's
So
right.
maybe I mean
That
here
might
in
be
Europe.
you know what? That probably be the ideal time to come because it'll be so many people coming from all over the world. So that actually might be the best time to come if you're gonna do it. Without a whole bunch of drama.
Right, without the risk of being arrested or
Yeah,
something.
without a lot of drama. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, listen, guys, I'll be coming fully legally. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no. It doesn't seem to matter anymore.
Right now it's crazy.
We don't talk about politics on this show, but
No, we don't.
friendly warning.
No.
But also we have the Olympics coming up too, right?
Yes. In
Here in
LA.
Los Angeles.
Is that there as well?
Yes, it's in
here
Los Angeles. Yeah.
Oh yes. They're rebuilding. There's so much of that. Yeah.
Well, a lot of it's already. Yeah,
It's already here. We're not really
already here.
rebuilding. We already have it because we had it. When was the other year we were here?
We had it 84. We had it 96 in Atlanta.
96 Atlanta, right?
Mhm.
Right. Who's gonna boycott? What is Alma talking about?
Oh, for the World Cup.
Oh, really?
Guys, I will tell you. One of the biggest things that, like, for example, I had a big debate with my friend when the Queen died, and they were saying, "Oh, what was like more watched, the World Cup or the Queen's funeral?"
The World
And
Cup.
honestly, like the amount of people that watch the World Cup is like in 2 billion. It is a massive event, and I think because it's in a country like the US, I think you can expect a lot of traffic coming in like your way.
But I didn't realize. I mean, Alma just said they might boycott, but
Different
who's
countries.
they?
I highly doubt.
I doubt it unless they all boycott it and they do it somewhere else. But I can't.
I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people that are into football do not care about politics in that regard,
No.
and they just want their team to win,
Yeah.
and then they'll all fight after the match is over.
Lolly, yeah. Huh.
No,
I'm so
I
glad
think
you
also-
joined the show. I'm
Yeah.
so
Also,
glad you
too,
came up for a minute.
they're gonna do like a rugby World Cup too. Also,
I don't really watch rugby. I watch the Super Bowl every year, but that's about it.
You watch our Super Bowl or
Your
the
Super Bowl,
US?
yeah, I watch it.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
I
what did
love
you think
American
of
football, man.
what did you think of the halftime show this year with Kendrick Lamar?
Terrible. Didn't like it.
Terrible.
I mean, okay. You know what? No. I won't say it's terrible. I'll give it like 6 out of 10. But I feel like it's been better. It has been better.
He says
It's been way better. I mean, I liked it when Eminem did his thing, and was it Eminem?
Oh, you mean when it was in
You mean
LA
it was
with
all of them,
Snoop Dogg
Snoop
and
Dogg,
Who was
Dr.
the
Dre,
main
and
one?
it was Dr. Dre. Well, it was actually
Dr.
Dr.
Dre,
Dre.
all of them.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was Dre,
Mary
and then you
J.
had so many
Blige.
people come in. You had Kendrick there,
Yeah.
everyone, 50 Cent.
Mary J.
That was
Blige.
phenomenal. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Is it because you didn't know the music? It's because you didn't know the rap music, right? You didn't know
Well,
Kendrick Lamar's music.
I don't. I've never really listened to Kendrick anyway, but
You didn't listen to Prince, so I'm not surprised. So it's okay.
but then I had people I really enjoyed watching Dr. Dre and him bringing out like the greats, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not that I don't like rap music. I just didn't like what he brought, to be honest.
And
But I love seeing Samuel Jackson on there.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah, I love seeing Samuel Jackson on there though. That was good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, so I think it's more of a familiarity. I can't say the word
Maybe.
familiarity.
Yeah.
Like if you knew the music, you would at least maybe you might not have enjoyed it, but you would have known the music, so you could have had a different assessment.
Yeah.
Like
So,
I remember
yeah,
one
that
year there
might
was
be
some,
it.
yeah,
That might be it
something
because
was on there before that I didn't like, and it's because I didn't know the music. I forget. It was like a rock thing. There was a whole rock thing happening one time.
Oh, was that the
years
one with
ago.
Chris Martin and what's the name of that group?
Well, I don't Coldplay.
Coldplay?
That was Beyonce and
Bruno Mars came out.
So that was good because then they came on. But
Yeah.
I mean, I like Coldplay a little bit. But yeah. Anyways, that's really cool. That's fun.
Can you think of anybody besides Michael Jackson that is pretty much universally liked?
Michael Jordan.
I mean, music-wise.
Oh, music-wise. Sorry.
I was gonna say like the Who, but
The Who, yeah. That but I mean, was the last time we saw the Who play?
I think
they did do a Super Bowl halftime show years
How about
ago.
Queen? Do you
Queen.
know Queen?
Queen.
Yeah.
Eminem, I think, is really up there.
Yeah.
he
For the
likes
most
Yeah,
part.
really? That's interesting.
His daughter just
Yeah.
had her baby too.
Yeah, I know he's a grandpa.
Yeah.
Well, that is
And he looked like he's 40 years old. So
yeah, that's so weird that he's Eminem, the little brat. You know what I mean?
He's a grandpa.
I mean, he's a grandpa. I'm like, I am in denial. Okay, like,
you know, I think 50 Cent is pretty well liked as well. 50
Really?
Cent.
Yeah,
the
like
more-
over there because I don't like him.
I think people like him over here, but
He had a sold out show not too long ago here.
Oh, okay. Because I know
Sold
he
out
was,
show.
oh, I bet you like Taylor Swift and Beyonce. They're very well known in Europe. I bet you that's the other.
Maybe
the other
not. Just left.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm out of
he
here.
said 50 Cent is over. He's like, deuces.
sorry.
Swift
I
is
had
up
to get
here.
my drink.
No, I was just saying that probably well-known artists like Beyonce
yeah,
and
you're
Taylor
absolutely right.
Swift are probably other ones that are well-known.
Yeah,
And Celine
Beyonce,
Dion and
Taylor Swift, very well liked it.
Celine Dion probably.
Yeah,
Right?
but they're
Just
not someone that they talk about often. But Beyonce is, I mean, my old manager, my old job, she was, our playlist was just Beyonce, Taylor Swift. It was crazy.
Adele. But Adele is not American. She's
UK though, but she's
UK.
known all over the world.
yeah, but we were talking about American artists, right?
I think she's pretty well liked as well, though.
We
Very
love
well.
Adele. I love Adele.
Mhm.
Celine Dion.
I think Adele can do no wrong.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm gonna pose this question to you, Michael. The same question I asked them. What was your first concert and your most memorable concert?
I've been to one concert only, and that was a little small band from the US called We the Kings.
Okay.
Just because I used to watch one of their band members on YouTube, and then he was coming to the UK, so I thought, hey, let me go to their concert. That's the one and only one I've ever been to, and
So did you like it?
At the time, I enjoyed it. It was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay, cool. What about you, Brian? I remember you wrote it down, but
Yeah, first concert I went to was 1993. The Meat Puppets opened up for Stuntable Pilots, and one of the biggest hits that the Meat Puppets did was it's a song called Backwater. That they played that comment on the radio. Then later on, got to see Candlebox.
Is it country music?
No, it's rock.
no, it's rock.
It's rock.
Some people, yeah.
Yeah, I was that kid. T-shirt, jeans, construction worker boots, and chain wallet. I was one of them kids.
Oh, okay. Wait, they were just in Vegas.
Stuntable Pilots?
No,
Or
Meat Puppets.
Meat Puppets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a band called Just Meat? Like meat?
I know Meat Loaf.
Meatloaf, right?
Now, as far as memorable, there's too many to the name because I mean, there's a lot of concerts I was like, what?
That's what I was thinking of this whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, he has the Meat Puppets wrong. It's just
No, it's Meat Puppets.
That's Meat Puppets.
that's so wrong. Yeah. Okay, and that's rock too, right? Those people. Meatloaf.
And then I mean, like about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years, finally got to see Rammstein. That was awesome. German rock band.
Where are they out of? I've never heard of them.
Germany.
Well, I mean, I heard that part, but
we ain't even drinking yet. So
Yeah.
what are you doing later today that you're up at 3 a.m?
Well, just watch. I don't know. I'm kind of a late sleeper. I'm a night owl, so and I'm kind of out of work right now. So I always said to my friends that I'm in the wrong country because my time zones are for America essentially, and because I watch all these things that are just American, so I kind of wait up for them to come out. And I recently finished watching, I think it was Big Bang Theory again for like the fifth time.
Love that show.
Yeah, I love that show.
yeah.
And I just go through the list. I was like, what can I watch that's fun? And I saw Dave Chappelle one, and I thought, okay, I'll just watch that because I've seen the other ones he's made. I didn't watch this latest one that he done. So.
And this past Monday, WWE was at the O2 Arena.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what that is. What's WW2?
Wrestling.
Yeah, they're on a European tour. Yeah, they're on a European tour.
The Rock is not a wrestler to me.
He is a wrestler. He started.
But he's barely an actor to me. So like The Rock means nothing to me.
Yeah, he doesn't really do. I mean, I'm not really a WWE person anymore, but he used to do it, and then like for example, Dave Bautista, he's left WWE, and John Cena's left that. So they want to make the
Avenger guy. Oh no, who's Dave?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
He says, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know who.
Cracks.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about wrestling, so I don't really pay attention at all.
Yeah, you're not missing anything out.
No.
Yeah. It was better in like the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, when Eddie Guerrero was around and Rey Mysterio.
Oh, and y'all just recently had y'all's time change too.
Yeah, I think we went forward an hour.
Yeah,
it was quite annoying because I was really enjoying the days.
Oh, daylight savings time, is that what they call it?
Yeah, because one of my best friends, he lives all the way out in Sheffield, but he'll be later moving into Canary Wharf.
Yeah, we have it before they do. Ours is earlier.
So what time is it for you guys? 12 or 10?
Well, we're in different places.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn.
See, I'm in the East Coast, and it's 10 o'clock here.
Central
I'm
Gulf
in California, and it's 7 p.m. at night.
Yeah.
And I'm in
the US
Texas.
is such a massive place that you've got.
I'm in Texas.
5 different time zones, no?
Yeah, we have three different time zones.
4.
We have
Eastern,
4?
Central, Mountain, Pacific.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't even know about Alaska. What's Alaska? Is that a different time zone too? I don't know.
No, Alaska I think falls in line with no time zone.
Yeah.
like because Hawaii doesn't have no time zone. A small part of Arizona does not have a time
No,
zone.
none of Arizona has.
No, okay.
No, Arizona doesn't have.
Man, what really throws me off is like when I used to work in New Mexico, driving in because I'm in Central Time, but then the moment I cross Pecos and I'm heading towards I'm headed towards Carlsbad, New Mexico. Like on my, you know how when you put in your GPS, it'll tell you like, yeah, your arrival time is like at what like say 6:30 at night, and then by the time you get there, you cross over, but then you don't know when the time's gonna hit. So for like a whole hour or so, it's like on my watch, it'll say 7 o'clock, but then on the ETA says still 6:30, and I'm sitting there going like, okay, where's that border, where's that
the border,
time zone? Yeah, because for a whole hour, I'm like, I'm in the timeless space. That's what it feels like, because it's like for a whole hour, it's like any day now, it's gonna switch anytime now.
Sorry, work never ends. No. What did I miss? What did I miss? Nothing.
Time zones.
Time zones.
Time zones.
Time zones. Yeah.
But England only has one, right?
Yeah, we only have general mean time, so that's GMT.
Yeah. My daughter lived in Switzerland for a year, so you guys were on the same time zone.
Yeah, we're pretty much in line with one another.
Yeah, for sure. Have you been to Switzerland?
Nope.
Just the UK?
I've been to France, the UK, Netherlands, and obviously Turkey. So
yeah. I've never been to the Netherlands yet. How was that?
I was there when I was small.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. But although I'm thinking this year I want to go a few more places. So.
Come to America.
Oh, you know what? I would love to go to the US, but the US trips are so expensive. For like 5 days, you're looking for something stupid expensive. So, and I have
crazy.
I have family members in a lot of places in the world, but the US is not one of them. So I can't be like, hey, can I stay in the US when I'm there? Like, if I went to the Netherlands, I can stay there and just save the hotel money. But
yeah, it's expensive, definitely, and you don't all the hostels aren't great here, so you can't really. Yeah. You got to be.
My friend got married last year, and then he went to Vegas last year.
Vegas.
And
they said
they had a great time.
Wait, was he someone who had been to the United States before?
I don't think so.
I don't get how people go to Vegas as their first place to come to the United States. It just kills me.
It was a bachelorette.
See,
and they went in a group of like 12 people, but they also did tour around a bit. They went to the Grand Canyon. They went shooting. They wanted to just do a lot of things. Yeah.
The only thing I could say why Vegas is like a hot spot for first timers is just because like you see it on the movies, and then it's the reputation, the glitz, the glam, shows.
I think for them it was more of the, hey, I'm getting married, let's go out in town kind of thing. Whereas I know my cousins, they've been down to LA, California side, because they thought that's more appropriate for them. So.
Well, LA is a good time, though.
Yeah. Guys, I'm going to have to jump off. I unfortunately have to go.
No problems.
And I'm sorry because I'm hosting this, so I apologize.
It's your show.
I know. And you know what? I apologize. I just have to jump off. And we usually do this for an hour on Friday nights anyways. So if you ever want to visit again, if you're ever up at 3 a.m, you can just let us know, and we'll put you on or whatever. But thank you, everyone, and I appreciate it. And remember, you should.
It was nice meeting you, Michael.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. Rick, it was nice to finally see you.
Yes. Everyone, remember on Sunday, we will have a show on at 12 o'clock. Oh my God, I'm losing I'm sorry, I'm thinking about work at the moment. 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. Please check it out. Mario is really, really mean on the show. It's really him and Alma go at it. It's fascinating. And that's it.
We're in the chat.
What do you mean we're in the chat? We'll
Even
be
though
in the
it's
chat.
not live, we are in the chat talking.
Me and you are in the chat live. Yeah. So anyways, I'm so sorry. I'm so out of it, everyone, but have a great night. Have a great weekend. And remember, at the end of the day, it really is all about the joy. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you. Thanks for having me.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
Bye, Rick.
Bye.